You want a big kiss? He's like, I don't care, I just want my cookies. I don't care about all your kisses or nothing right now. Hey, my name is Mike, and this little guy here is my girlfriend's dog, Mortie, and I need to impress him in order to impress my girlfriend, so I'm going to make him some bacon chicken sweet potato biscuits. So let's get that going. What do you think, Mortie? You ready? You ready to watch me do all the work? All right, so let's make a treat. This is going specifically for Mortie over here. This is a sweet potato bacon chicken cookie, biscuit, sandwich, whatever you want to call it. This is just to impress Mortie, my girlfriend's dachshund, who, when I first met him, hated me. I'm gonna make some treats to hopefully get him on my side. All right, so let's preheat the oven here. We're gonna set this to bake, and we're gonna go to 350. Now, let's just go ahead and get to this. This is super simple. It's just a couple of ingredients, all things that you probably have around your house. This is gonna make a really good treat for your dog, and hopefully Mortie likes these, God willing. So we've got our sweet potato mash. We're gonna get that into the blender. And then we've got our chicken here. This is just a canned chicken. Leave the juice because the juice is important. It's the only real liquid we have for this. Ooh. We're not gonna put any seasoning in this either. It's very important to remember that. So don't salt or pepper or anything like that. And then lastly, into the blender, we've got 1 egg. So we're gonna get that in. And then from here, we're just gonna blend. We're not trying to turn this into a liquid. We just kind of want to blend it till it just becomes incorporated. Oh. This kind of looks like a pumpkin spiced smoothie. I promise you it does not taste like that. You like the sound of that, Mortie? All right, so from here, you're gonna pretend like your size is of any value. There we go. Ooh, don't smell it. Leave it for the dog. Now we're gonna take this blend, get it right in the bowl, make sure you get all of it out. And then into this, we're going to just get our flour. We have 1.5 cups of white whole wheat flour. And now, the best part, the bacon. This is just regular people bacon. Let's just do a bacon recipe. Here's a new recipe. Bacon in a bowl. We're gonna get this incorporated. It's not gonna be super smooth. We just kind of want to get the liquid absorbed by all the flour. So while I'm mixing this up, I'll tell you a little bit about Mortie and me and our relationship. When I first met him, he despised me. He went right for the part that would hurt me the most, and he ate my wallet. I don't have many things in this world. I have my love of cooking and the few dollars that I have. And he went right for it. That's essentially, and he knew. He knew. The thing about Mortie, though, is that without his approval, I don't know if I would stick around. And it's family. It's just like as if her dad or her mom or her brother didn't like me. If Mortie didn't like me, I'm out on my ears, you know? But he was testing to see if I had the wit and the gut to stick around. And I did. But now look at me. Now I'm just out here cooking. I'm Bobby flaying for a dachshund. He got me. So now the next thing we have to do is just roll this out. So I've got a little bit of flour. I'm just gonna flour my work surface here, and then we're just gonna plop our dough down. And it's gonna look a little lumpy, but just, you know, that's kind of the idea. We're gonna get it into a ball, kind of squish it down, and then from here, we're gonna get our rolling pin. I need a little bit more flour. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get this down to about 1/4 inch. And if you need to kind of roll it into itself, it's no big deal. These are gonna be nice and crispy when they're done. And look, I'm not gonna be making cookies or treats with this much effort for just any dog. Me and Mortie we've come a long way since eating my wallet. After we started kind of becoming friends, it was a little bit of a secret between Mortie. I honestly didn't want everyone to know that we had bonded so quickly, because honestly, I was scared to be accepted by Mortie, because I feel like that came with a lot of responsibility. We were visiting her parents, and then Mortie just comes up to me, doesn't bark. I pick him up, and he starts licking, kissing my face, and then everyone's like, what happened? And I was like, oh, we're caught. We're buds now. Mortie, do you have anything to say about that? Oh, you're just gonna sit there? Okay. This is what we want. We want to get it down to about 1/4 inch. And this is gonna take a little work. You're gonna have to use your muscles on this. Which is why Morty's not doing any of this. He has 3-inch legs. Just keep folding it in. You're basically making like a doggy croissant. You need layers on this for this thing to get to where it is. And the more you fold it and the more you roll it out, you're gonna get it a little bit more even. And that's how you're gonna get all your treats out of this. All right, so this looks like it's right about ready. So let's get this thing going. And now all we have to do is cut everything out. We get to make our cute little doggies. And there's gonna be some leftover, and we're just gonna roll it right back into itself. And to be honest, if you have not enough for a cookie cutter, just shape it into a circle, because don't forget, these shapes are for us. Let's be honest. The dog is gonna eat no matter what. So I got this recipe at dailypaws.com, so make sure you check that out for other really cool recipes, and you can also check out those recipes and more if you subscribe at the Daily Paws on YouTube. So I got all this leftover dough, so I'm gonna just real quick give it another quick roll. Oh, Morty, relax, it's coming up. Okay, buddy. He's so excited. If I gave him this big ball of dough, he would eat that too. But we're gonna continue with the cookies because I've gotten this far with it. Before we go into the oven, we just wanna make sure that this doesn't puff up too much. So we're just gonna give a little bit of air into them by just stabbing them a little bit with a fork. Don't let your dog see you stabbing the dog one. That's just wrong. And then here we have it. That is a good looking tray of cookie biscuits. Thanks, Daily Paws. So now we just gotta put these in our oven, 350 degrees. It's been preheating. It's gonna go in for 35 minutes. Once that 35 minutes is up, just shut the oven all the way off, and they're gonna sit in the oven, don't remove them, for an hour. We wanna let these dry out really good. You want them flaky, crispy, crunchy, and all the moisture out of them. And then once that hour's up, stick them on a cooling rack, and once you feel comfortable that they're cool enough for your dog, you can go ahead and serve them up. So let's get these in the oven. Center rack. And now we try to call all the other dogs in the house to come clean up this mess. I made the food, why do I gotta clean it up? Let the dog clean it up. Uh-oh, he spotted me. I think he's gonna like them. But here's the final test to really find out. I spent hours cooking these, well, 45 minutes, but it was a lot of effort to try to get you to like me. Even though I think you like me, he's staring this down intently. I think he's worried because he's wondering if it's gonna be a wallet. Let's see, let's give it a shot. Which one do you want, buddy? Oh, there he goes. Good boy. Well, we have a winner. He chose a nice wallet was on the table for him, just like before, but he went for the treat. So this is the treat. This is how you get a dog to like you. And thanks for watching.